Hello, Marcus Lim here with Far Sector, the Deluxe edition that collects all 12 issues of this series. And this is by N.K. Jemisin and Jamal Campbell. Okay, so this is the Deluxe edition. I think previously there was a trade paperback as well, and also a compact edition. But this is the first time that we get this Deluxe edition, right? Which is really cool. So let's quickly look at the back here. And it says, first murder in 500 years, 20 billion suspects, one hope. That pretty much sums up the premise of this story. It is definitely a murder mystery in a sci-fi setting. So it's a sci-fi murder mystery, right? That's the best I can think of to describe this story. It also happens to feature Green Lantern, of course. It's actually her first appearance. Jo Mullion, there you go. Rookie Green Lantern Sojourner, Jo Mullen. Okay, Jo Mullen. I just call her Jo, okay? So her first ever appearance, right, in DC. So, okay, let's have a look here. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, it collects all 12 issues, okay, an epilogue as well from DC Power, and a foreword by Gerard Way, brand new afterword by the author Jemison, and all kinds of other extras. Okay, now I don't actually have all the original single issues, so yeah, can't show you the individual issues, but that's okay. We just get right into the book itself. Now this originally came out in I think it was 2020, 2021. Well, right around COVID time was when this came out. Okay, and yeah, this has since been nominated for an Eisner Award. So yeah, it's definitely a pretty good series. Okay, so here's the jacket. Okay. Just forgot to mention all the characters, right? There's Jo herself. There's all these different alien races, right? There's Na, I think that's Marv. That's the thing, if I'm not mistaken, Blaze, the AI being. That's Jo's AI assistant, I think. I think that's Jo's roommate. And yeah, and there's other ones, right? The Ketopli. Yeah, so lots of alien races for sure. Incredible world building by both the author and the artist. So these are the front and back covers. Okay, Far Sector. Alright, let's get into the book now. Alright, Far Sector, the Deluxe edition. Okay. Forward by Gerard Way. This is an old one, right? 2021. And it does say originally published in the trade paperback collection. Gerard Way was, I think, yeah, the in charge of the Young Animal imprint. This is one of the titles. So he's actually the one who came up with the idea of having this lone Green Lantern rookie out in the far reaches of space. And there's a murder that happens. So there she is. So she's come to investigate the murder, right? And yeah, well, who's behind it? I talked about all these races just now, right? The 3 alien races. These are the 3 counselors. Marv of the Na, Blaze of the Ats, Ketopli, Everest. I think this yeah. Everett Thorne. I think. Alright. Yeah, Everett Dawn. Yeah, so the premise is, right, a long time ago there was a war, right, between the 3 races, right? But then they decided to come together. Ooh, look at that. So the murderer got murdered herself, right? So that adds the mystery. So yeah, so a long time ago there was a war, but they decided to come together in peace. And in order to do that, they decided to purge all emotion, right? They call it the emotion exploit. And so no more emotions, and so there's been peace. It kind of worked for a long time, right? No emotion, no murders, nothing until now, right? And that's when she's coming to investigate. And it turns out that there's this underground drug that people have been using called switch off. And switch off allows people to, I guess, switch off the emotion exploit in order to be able to start feeling again, right? And so yeah, there comes this controversy over whether, like, is it a good thing to have emotions or not, right? So, and as the mystery deepens, yeah, we question, whether there's a conspiracy that's actually happening as well behind everything. And we do get flashbacks of Jo, right? Jo and how she became Green Lantern, how she got the ring. And speaking of Jo, right, she's a little bit different from like the other Green Lanterns, like Hal Jordan, Kyle Rayner, simply because her ring isn't dependent on the central battery, right? So but it does have to recharge, and yeah, that's the difference between her and the rest of the lanterns. In any case, yeah, as I said, right, this really is a sci-fi, true and true. I mean, there's this one, I think, chapter here where we get to see Jo enter this sort of AI world called Advil, right? Which is very interesting. Yeah. I mean, you can tell just from the artwork that it's pretty brilliantly rendered, right? The world really feels alien, brilliantly rendered by the artist Jamal, right, Campbell, who interestingly he also did what is it, Naomi. Yeah, he was the artist behind Naomi, and now he's come to bring his artistic talents to this far sector as well, right? And you can see, yeah, in this far sector, this gargantuan galactic metropolis called the City Enduring, right? Yeah, it's just brilliantly realized, brilliantly rendered by Jamal. And obviously the writer herself, right? She's a sci-fi novelist, and so she is no stranger to world building. Okay, and also as a sci-fi story, right? The best sci-fi stories, they also reflect or mirror the society that we live in. So there's a lot of themes about, for instance, are emotions good or not? That's one thing. And also how, I suppose, how the people who are high up in society tend to exploit those who are lower down. So yeah, so those are sort of parallels to society today, things that people are, issues that people are grasping with. And at the end here it says, she's come all this way so far, and yet she's still dealing with the same old stuff back home, right? Nothing really changes. Okay. Anyway, so here's an epilogue from. Oh, so that's actually from that special. Actually, no. Yeah, this cover here. Seems like it's from that DC. What is it? DC Power 2024 special. Okay. Pretty cool. So this wouldn't have been in the original trade paperback, right? Because this is 2024. Just like a year ago. Anyway, here is an extra, a new extra afterword by the author herself, N.K. Jemisin 2024, I think she's talking a bit about the transition from novel to comic, right? Slight kind of different because one is definitely more visual than the other, but I think she really did a great job with this. So here are some variant covers, like number one. Yeah, these are all number one. Number 1 second printing. Number 4 variants. Okay. Number 5, number 6 variant, number 7 variant, number 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Right. 80th anniversary 100 page spectacular, DC Pride 2021, and DC Power Celebration. And here is a who's who profile from DC Power Celebration. And then we get making of, okay, written by N.K. Jemisin while developing the series. So definitely went into a lot of detail, right? All these characters like Marv, you know, like world building notes, history, everything detailed. CD enduring, right? World building, as I was saying, right? The world building is amazing. The Na. Also the synopsis here. Outline. Yeah, so you can follow it all. Just read through. But obviously don't do this before you read the actual comic, otherwise you'll spoil everything. Alright, visual references, clothing, appearance, early development art. Some of these are in the trade paperback, but I think not everything. Okay. And then we get partial script of the first issue, pages 1 to 5, along with the thumbnail. Yep. Okay. Commentary of pages 1 to 5 by Jamal, the artist, and also 5 number 12. Original cover prompts, cover sketches. So yeah, quite a lot of extras. Variant covers, pinups. Some more extras there. Biographies, and that's it. So Fast Sector, alright. Deluxe edition, all 12 issues plus that special epilogue. Again, this is definitely, if you are just a fan of like Green Lantern, or even just if you are a fan of sci-fi, right? This is definitely worth checking out. I mean, if you're a fan of both sci-fi and Green Lantern, then this is a must-have. So there you go, Fast Sector, the Deluxe edition by N.K. Jemisin, Jamal Campbell. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in another video.